Bruce MacKenzie is a shipwright. He builds boats. But at Living Classrooms Foundation, he uses those skills to unlock a series of connections and create an experience which, in a nation of choices, causes kids to choose learning.
My whole thing about teaching kids to learn is to get them excited about learning and what it could lead to. We engage their minds to be curious, and that's really why we're doing this. We tried an experimental program out on the water, hands-on, to get them to row, but we do it in an innovative way. I use music to teach them to row. I basically let them flail around for a bit just to get the idea and hit oars and just make a mess of things and realize that they're not going anywhere. So I say, what do you think we need to do to get over there? Somebody usually comes up with the answer of, well, we could row together, and I'll give them a demonstration. I'll show them, oars out, oars in, oars back. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, that's a beat, isn't it? That's like 3, 4 times. Eventually, they start to get it, and then they just follow that beat. I said, wow, we're going that way. That's pretty cool. So this is not just going out and learning how to row, it's how to function as a team. We're using music to do this. What's your favorite kind of music? Oh, invariably it's a rap or rhythm and blues, but generally it's today's music. And I said, well, really it's just an extension of other music that is American. And I said, you guys are African American kids. The music that you're talking about and that we're rowing to is based on a beat and rhythm that did not exist in America before African Americans came to this country. Now, yes, they were forced to come to this country, but they brought the rhythms and the music of their homeland. From that came blues, jazz, rock and roll, gospel. So without your culture, we wouldn't have this music, would we? Then they're starting to get excited, and I said, okay, now you get to race. We're going to row back, and we're going to time you to get back to the dock. And then we do speed, time, distance formulas the next day with data collection. There's all kinds of math that can be done, so you're multiplying, you're dividing, you're adding, you're doing all the simple maths, but you're actually applying it instead of just up on the board.
Right.
Let me get something, and this is built by a 4th grader.
Wow.
I mean, that's a pretty cool little model for a 4th grader to build.
That is amazing.
And what it does is it engages them. They realize that they have talent, that they can do things with their hands, There's lots of kids out there that want hands-on something in their lives. Especially the kids that are going to fall between the cracks. These are the kids who don't want to just learn things in a classroom. You can engage those kids, and those are the ones that I identify when I get a classroom. I find out the kids that are silent, the kids that are hanging in the background, there's a reason they're doing that. So I swear you could do any math lesson, any physics lesson, any English lesson, anything else in a much more engaging way. I want to get kids to start asking questions. Because you start asking questions, you can't help but learn something.
Why can't education always be like that? Everywhere, for everyone? Not sure.